Good morning. Today we're going to have a look at angles in quadrilateral. The thing, I guess, only thing you're going to need to know to do the exercises today is this top fact here, which is the sum of the internal angles of any quadrilateral is 360 degrees. So in this example, we've labelled the internal angles x, y, w, x, y, z. So w plus y plus x plus z equals 360. If you want to have a look and familiarise yourself with the definitions of the various quadrilaterals, the 6 different quadrilaterals there are, you can have a look here and read what the definitions are. And down here is how they are, the properties and how the definitions are derived. But we're not going to really look at that today as far as what you're going to be doing in the exercises. You're simply focusing on the fact that the angle sum of a quadrilateral is 360 degrees. So if we look at our examples, the first one we have is we're using the angle sum of a quadrilateral. We need to find out what the missing angle is. Now if I have a look at here, this one is marked with a square, so that's 90 degrees. I have 3 of the others, so x is equal to 360 degrees minus the ones we've got. And so that is 360 minus 320, x is 40 degrees. All right, looking at our next one, it says finding angles in special quadrilaterals. Again, what we're going to do is you can use your properties over there, or we can simply use our knowledge to see that these things here are co-interior angles. So these two here are going to add up to, that's a parallel line. That's a parallel line. Here's a transverse. So this one and this one, if this C shape is a co-interior angle, these two are co-interior angles. So we can find x in A, x is equal to 180 minus 60 degrees equals 120 degrees. And then if we're using our angle properties again, we can see that these two are parallel. So x and z are co-interior. So z is equal to 180 minus x, which is 180 minus 60 equals 120. And we can also recognise that y is co-interior with both z and the 60 degrees. So we also have y is equal to 120 degrees. All right, then for B, if we're looking at B, now what we've got is we're given 100 degrees, we're given that these are equal, that those are equal. So what we can do, I guess, is draw a line down there. And what we can say is this is an isosceles triangle. So these two, the angles add up to 180 degrees. These two are equal. So they are equal to, the dot is equal to 180 minus 30 divided by 2 because there's 2 of them. So that's equal to 75 degrees. On the other side, we've already been told the total here is 100. So that tells us that my little x's in here are both 25 degrees. They're 100 minus the 75 we've already got. So that two of those gives us 50. So x is equal to, perhaps I should have made that a y. Y is equal to 25, x is equals to 180 minus 2 times 25 equals 130 degrees. So what we are looking at there is various ways to do these problems. You have a heap of problems on your sheet. I think from looking at the first ones, they're in parallelograms, so you can probably use the example that I have just put here to do them.